Hey guys, M2 Mechanics. Today I'm going to show you how to replace a throttle jet needle after it's off the bike already. If you don't know how to take it off, you just compress the spring and then you pull out the cable from this little cable holder in there. It's probably a little hard to see, but there's some something in there. And you just pull it out of that and it'll come out. Once you have this, now I'm going to show you how to swap needles or take out the old needle and put in a new one. Alright, so I have a video yesterday on how to put a clip on a needle, and that's what you're going to need to know, because on these needles there's little grooves, and you're going to want to put it on the third one. That's usually stock unless your manual says something else, but the third one is usually stock. And then from there you put the clip on the third groove, and then you put the clip back in the throttle body. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to take it out of the throttle body, and then I'm going to show you how to put the clip on again. Alright, so you're going to need a socket. This one happens to be size 6. There's a little screw in there. It's hard to see, but it locks on, and then you just unscrew it like that, and then you can continue to screw it out until it comes all the way out like that. And there is the bolt. I'll try to focus on it. There's the bolt. So the cable for here, the cable goes down and then it locks in. So what you have to do when you take it off is push down the cable enough to get it here and then pull it out. Not too hard. So that's the first part that you're going to see. And the only other part really is the needle, so you can push it up and out. That's the only way you can do it. There's the whole throttle body with a hole in it, and here's the clip. So I'm going to be changing this needle for this needle, and just putting it on the same groove. So I showed you guys how to take these off yesterday. Just get pliers or needle nose and just pull them off. Try not to bend them. Comes off easily. Put that away. Here's the spring that you're going to have to compress to get off your throttle body. Not too hard. Now I have this little clip here. Some people call it an E-clip. I just refer to it as a jet needle clip. Here's the jet needle I'm putting it on. Okay, I'm going to put it on this third groove and I'll be back in a sec because it's hard to do this on camera. Okay, I now have the clip on the third groove, and once you have that, if you don't know how to install these clips, actually go in the link in the description. I have a video on how to install and remove them. And then after this, you can just replace everything back to its original part. We're going to put the needle back through the hole. If I can find it. Hard to see on the camera. Alright, so you got the needle in. Should be a little loose right now. And now there's no hole in the throttle body. Now, you take your little nut here, and you're just going to screw it on top of the needle. And in this case it's size 6, but they could be different sizes for different bikes. I'm not really sure about that, but I just like to do it like this and then start going like this, and it's really not that hard to get in. I think I already got it. Yep. So it'll stop, and then all you have to do is just tighten a little bit. The needle should not move too much. It should move a little bit, but not too much. So now I have that part in. You saw the little groove in the little bolt that I just put in on the spring. Let's see if I can focus in. On the spring, there is a little groove as well, and if I can find it here, it's right there. I don't know if you can see that right there. But basically you're going to use that, line it up so it clicks in like, I know you can't see right now, clicks in like that. And so you just line the two grooves up and click them in when you're putting in the cable. Alright, so here's my cable here. Putting these in can be very annoying and difficult to do, but basically the idea is you're putting the wire in and you're trying to catch it in there, okay? But you have to put this spring on, and you have to line this up, the grooves up, so it clicks like that, and then you have to put your cable through. But you have to do it this way. The spring goes over this part, this section right here. You push the cable through. Now I'm going to put this down because this is a hard part. Sometimes the cable will get stuck through the springs, and that's why this whole process is just really annoying. Alright, so I now compress the spring, and I'm going to line this up and try to hook the cable in. It's probably off camera right now because it's just super hard to do. One thing you can do is adjust the knob on your throttle to increase the amount of wire you have to work with, which might help me in this situation. I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I'll do that yet. So I think I am going to add a little cable back, and then I'll just adjust it back when it's in the bike. Alright, so I got that done. It's a little bit longer of a cable now. And then we're just going to have to do this spring thing again, the spring game. And it was a lot easier this time since the cable was a little longer. And now that the cable is longer, this should take a lot less time. Okay, so I finally got it put together. Took a while, and I adjusted the throttle cable up here. But I finally got it, so now all you do is you test the throttle to see if it pulls it up and down. If it does, then you've done it successfully. So looks like we've done it successfully. And from here, your needle has been changed, your clip position has been changed, and you can just put it back in the carburetor. So right there is the carburetor. It's not too hard to put back in. Just put it back in and then tighten down the screws on top, and you're done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been MTB Mechanics. See you guys in the next one. Peace.